user interface designer, developer, and what I do is I work on the interface for the software, CK.
And I'm the technical lead for the LDR project.
And I'm software developer.
I'm a senior developer for the health sciences A&E system.
I've been a contractor for, I guess it's about 10 months now.
5 years.
5 years.
4 years.
2 years, maybe? 2 years sounds good.
I found out about this position through another developer working here.
I came here as a contractor, so just through a recruiting company.
On my last day at MasterCard, I made arrangements with a headhunter company, and they sent me to interview for a position at Elsevier.
Couple of reasons why I decided Elsevier. One is the rate it's good. I mean, it was matching my expectations, and two, the commute.
It's work stability and or flexibility, which this place has been pretty good with, and new technologies. And this place, as far as what I do for a living, is definitely using newer technologies. So
we're using the same concepts, Apache, Tomcat, with EC2 instances backed by RDS instances, and going to a NoSQL database, probably Mongo also.
I was looking for a full-scale project, not just the support, and Procedures Consult was launching at that time here.
The work sounded interesting. I mean, it was, it's a project from the ground up. That was attractive.
It seems that it was a good fit based on the technology they were using and my background.
They had their own framework they used. It was all homegrown.
We're using Oracle Enterprise installed on an EC2 instance. We're also switching over to a Mongo document NoSQL database.
The main thing I'd say that was cutting edge was the approach to mocking and testing coming into Elsevier now. We're using Amazon Web Services, we're doing things in the cloud. On our project we're using Mongo, we're using Solar.
We're using Solar built on top of Lucene to expose our search and search indexes. We're storing a lot of the information related to taxonomy in an Oracle database and also in a Cassandra NoSQL database. Both of those running off of EC2 instances.
So if you're looking to learn or meet other folks who have your same skill set, it's usually a better place to do it.
The skills, basically, I've been a Java developer for, years. In, strong database, system administration. I had on Unix systems, so I'm, competent.
JavaScript, jQuery, CSS, HTML.
We're Java based. We're using Spring. We're highly dependent on Spring. So we're using Spring integration, Spring security, Spring data. We're doing a lot of batching with Spring.
The hiring process was probably not your standard hiring process.
I spent a couple of hours with a panel of people asking me different questions, different focus.
The manager said, we have a very good BA. You're going to have everything you need up to the UI mockup.
I also did an online test, and I spent half a day pairing with one of the developers.
Here are these 3 servers. Go set up Mongo. Give me a replica set with an arbiter for Mongo that I can read and write these different object models to. And tell me what you like and what you don't like about it. Go ahead and run with it. See what happens.
After having the interview, meeting the people, doing the pair programming, finding out about the project, then I was pretty confident that this was something that I wanted.
A typical day starts out fairly calm and many times gets kind of complicated.
The first thing that we all do as a team is we have a stand-up meeting where we talk about what we did the previous day, what we're doing the next day. I'll do code reviews, make sure that everyone's kind of on the same page, make sure that everyone's talking to each other, and make sure that I'm understanding any issues.
And then we have a manual intervention to promote it from dev to certification so it can be QA.
It's not necessarily just like a day-to-day grind of coming in and doing your tasks.
The project I'm currently working on changes every day, so that's part of the excitement.
We do have work from home, which is nice.
We have other products that are now coming on board who are going to take our existing code base and integrate them into their existing applications to use the same infrastructure. So we're going to reuse our search. In fact, our search is going to scale horizontally and vertically just to meet the demand. Same with our content.
The team, for the most part, everybody has come to know each other, and especially some of the folks in management that we deal with, they're very personable with this.
It's definitely more relaxed than some places.
Yeah, you have the opportunity also to improve the way we work.
I think it seemed pretty straightforward from day one here. There was nothing slider out of line from what they told me. So
We actually have the ability to use whatever we want as long as it makes sense. So there's not a lot of that's one of the nice things about being here is that I don't have to get sign off by 25 different people or create a matrix of comparison products and the pros and cons of each and get every person who's not technical involved on to sign off on it. I can make the decision of what needs to be implemented to help fit our product goal.
It's a small team. You're going to have to know the technology, and you're going to have to be able to work fast on your feet.